Hi, this is Susan Fleming with Vintage Home Makeovers. I wanted to share with you the latest update on my project at 2933 Newman Street. So come on in and I'll show you what I've been up to. In the last video, the walls were gutted, and so you could see all the electrical, plumbing, and the insulation that was in the walls. So now we've got all the sheetrock up, and I managed to save this beautiful grill work unbroken. I just need to vacuum it out so that it can be brought back to life, make it all shiny again to match the original woodwork. Saved all the old woodwork, so we're going to finish that and put it up. But let's move on in here, and you'll see the living room that I have opened it up to the dining room, as you saw in the previous videos, but now it's starting to take on the character of a real home. You can see that a family could easily picture themselves living here. This is the dining area where I've got a chandelier up over the table. Over here, I'm going to salvage one of the fireplaces that we took out. So we're going to put the fireplace here. It's just going to be decorative, but I'm going to put a big screen TV up over it. I've got the electrical in place so that you can do that. All the modern families like to have their TV over the fireplace. That seems to be the trend. So I wanted to prepare for that so a family can just come in and get right to living in this. You've got your patio doors here. On this side I had just a single window, and I put double windows here to define the dining room space. And I've got the fireplace in the living room area to define that space. Then come on back this way, Ben, and then we'll go into the kitchen. So back here, we've got a half bath over here. So as you come in the back door, I'm going to put a parking pad back here. You've got your half bath, very handy. I'm going to reuse all the old doors. So we're going to have the original woodwork and the original doors. And so you can come in, drop your things off here, then move on into the kitchen. And here, we've got an excellent layout. I spent a lot of time thinking about how I would want to work in a kitchen, and so this is what I came up with. First of all, we've got a bar right here. This is going to be 6 feet long. We'll have bar stools on the other side, so lots of space for entertaining. When you're having a buffet, spread all the food out here. It's going to be great. Lots of fun. You can still see the television while you're working in the kitchen. So I tried to think of how I would want to live in the house. And, you know, I try to cover all the little things that somebody might think of once they've moved into the house. Now, I probably miss something every now and then, but I get a lot of good reviews on my homes because I think of these little things. But this is going to be ideal. We've also got some outlets over here, so if you want to plug in a coffee pot or a toaster on the bar while you're fixing breakfast for your kids, you can do that. While you're entertaining, you can put some hot foods here too. Over this way, we've got the refrigerator with the ice maker wired up. We've got a cabinet, then the stove with a microwave above it, Lazy Susan, dishwasher, sink right in front of the window, and another cabinet. So this is going to be a very functional kitchen. We're also going to put hardwood floors down over top of the existing hardwood floors because we had so many holes in them where we took out the fireplaces and the floor furnace and then took out walls. So it was going to be less expensive to just put new hardwood over top of the existing than to try to piece together and patch in all those holes. So that's just one of the concessions that we had to make on this old house. I really wanted to save the floors, but I think the new floors will be just as beautiful. Then we've got the entry to the basement here with the breaker box. And on around here, we're putting in a security system. So the new homeowner, all they have to do is just start paying the monthly fee, and they've got an excellent security system. And in here, check out the beautiful archway. I was so proud of that because I thought an arch just goes with the character of this house, and I was having the hardest time trying to figure out how to make these arches. Well, I discovered online a site called archright.com, And so we just created a square opening with a header, just like your standard door opening. And then they have these arch kits that are just 2 pieces of wood that you just nail here and there, and then you can sheetrock over it, and it's so simple. I couldn't believe it. I pondered that thought a long time to try to figure out how to make an arch, and archright.com, it's so simple. So come on through our pass-through. This is like a butler's pantry. Over here, I'm going to have built-in cabinetry. Oh, and while Ben is panning on some of the lighting that I've chosen for the house, I got this at a wonderful place. Some of the lighting I got from Lowe's, some of it from other specialty areas, some of it from a great outlet called Grandview Outlet over in South Point, Ohio. So if you're in the tri-state area of Huntington, Ashland, and Ironton, South Point, Ohio has some great deals on some lighting. But this is the chandelier I've chosen for the dining area. But in this built-in space, this is where you can drop your keys, drop your mail. I'll have a glass front cabinet here with letter cubbies going up the side and drawer bases right here with a countertop where you can charge your phones, leave things here where you can grab them as you're going out the door. So I just thought that would be real handy. And then I've got a coat closet over here too. So it's a real convenient, efficient, out-of-the-way place that you can store all those things that you've got to put your hands on, but don't want to have it out where everyone can see it. So I thought that would be a real efficient way of using this little space because the entry area was so huge, and I love to make use of every little nook and cranny for storage space in these old homes, and you're trying to update them so that they fit the needs of a modern family. So now we'll head upstairs and I'll show you what we've done up there.